Well, do you know what, James? All you know is that we're making a few immigrants that can only make themselves and our names all over it. I'll tell you what, James. We did quite well, didn't we? You know what I mean? Same as usual. If you got some water, it's right in front of you.
Oh yes, Dad. I appreciate that one for some reason. So by the way, Dad, I know the things that we give him always to give him step for some reason. How someone else might be out here from, so I have to give him my money back. So just in case that anything on here, so not to be honest. I'll tell you what, Dad. Your dad. I think this right now, but I know this is really possible for this. So I have to make a statement. So the thing is right now, Dad, I have to make a phone call for this. Unfortunately, Dad, but I know there's something wrong. I have to make him some advice, so there is nothing much I can do with it. The thing is right now, Dad, but there's something I can say about why all these people are have the daydream and all like that for some reason. So I remembered things already. So the first thing is now, it's all in our land. Now it's just an irritate. You know? They taken out. But firstly, Dad, I've seen everyone in the whole life, but not to be frustrated. But it isn't. But it isn't kind of thing, Dad, but I know personally not. Because I have to make everything on my statement, so what's the point for take it out from, or I know there's anything I can sort it out for some reason, so I have to guess, but just in case there's anything on purpose, but actually it's certified, so I have to make a statement. So to give it away, though, there's nothing we can do about it. So I know there's a lot of few things about what they have done, so they done something like that, you know what I mean? So they should have done with it. So yeah, firstly, you know that it is kind of true. I know it's true though, Dad. It has to be patience a lot like that. So I know there's things that they don't make a deal of, like the states that it doesn't give around, and what am I gonna say? I'm about to say, you know, it is kind of, it's been requested, so I know there's a few things that I need to know, but make it worse. So I have to make everything on purpose. But actually, Dad, but there's a few things that I need to know, but we'll make it everything on here. So I try to do it on purpose. So yeah, I know there's everything on here. So the thing is right now, Dad, I know there's a lot of few things about it. So I know there's the thing that I don't get. It's like guessing or something like a moment. So at the moment, Dad, it's been turned up. You know why? When I drink this water, I drink water for every day. Every day when I drink water for every day, keeps me hydrated. Well, everybody else likes water. But I do. Why does always keep hydrated for the first time? Yeah, I thought I was gonna say that. By the way, Dad, do you still have the task that? Do you have any risk or some reason like that, Dad? I know there's a few chumps around here somewhere, but maybe is that from Canada or some reason? Or maybe is that from Asia? I thought everyone thinks about there were a lot of few things in our task. But what I was gonna say, it's worthless. You know, like everyone else who getting out of this time, but straight on. They got on as well. I got a few things that I need to know that there is no true. But actually, Dad, I have to make everything on statement. The top dollar? But thing is right now, Dad, the statement, it's understatement. It's to understand how we can perform an actual retailing, like retail, but we have to retell something like we can to recall or some reason. Actually, Dad, it's kind of worse like this today. Don't make this happen. But actually, Dad, it's very worse every time. But do you know the banking service is like this one, Dad? Do you know that?
Oh, yes, James. Yeah. Something that is the service that we have a banking service, like a. There's nothing we can do. The service is like a transaction or like a at their services. But sometimes, James, it couldn't stop everything, but not in guesses for some reason. But actually, it's worthless. What? Like, it's worthless. Sometimes it's very useless, but actually it's kind of useless. But basically, it's really weird. Some kind of weird stuff for some reason, like a weirdo, like all these weird people, what they were used to do. But actually, no, it doesn't work. We have to make a statement for sometimes, really, James. I can't afford it. But actually, you can make everything on here on purpose. But for now on, James, it doesn't seem to be taken from where we start from. But you make it that way. And yeah, I'll tell you what, James, if we don't mind getting quicker, but you make it a guess. So make up your mind up anyways, James. But the service is to give everybody else who attracts the attention, so we make everything on purpose. But actually, James, it's kind of a problem, you know what I mean? My God. Actually, we'll talk about this at time. The service is kind of a statement that is a transaction and banking services, like any of these cash or credit cards or debit card required or some reason. And yeah, thanks for asking me that question, but I'll make it that way. Tell you what, James, we have to get in our plans to set up. All right, let's do this.